And I don't know if Valkyria is ever going to get a crown because they're still scraping her off the canvas.
I seen Nia Jax's ass implanted into the ring.
And man, Prime, right? But who the hell was the guy who grabbed his leg? Does anybody know?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Tune into the Figure 4 podcast to find out. Maybe, because we don't know.
No pukesters helping me to the left, and no pukesters helping me to the right. Didn't need them then, don't need them now.
You are the ex-champion, Logan.
Now this is the way, Tony and David, that you do the figure 4 leg lock.
Coming at you live from cousin Tyrone's basement.
I'm in King Gunther's guest suite as we speak.
He has a horrible throne that you're sitting in. You're in the squeaky throne today.
The old one.
Man, we're gonna be talking about King of the Ring, obviously, but I just want to check in on you, Wonder. How are you doing on this Memorial Day weekend?
I'm good. We're in here putting in some OT for you guys. King of the Ring was yesterday, and Dre was like, we should do something special by recording some reaction. Yep, there you go. And I was like, I guess we can, right? For the fans. But other than that, I'm good. Rained all day yesterday here for the most part, and it was a lot of rain, so the yard's looking good, but I do have to get out there and mow it at some point today or tomorrow. So
said buy a house, it'll be fun.
Be fun, they said. You gotta mow the lawn, you gotta take care of it, you gotta shovel snow, you gotta pull weeds, all that bullshit. How are you, Dre?
I can't complain, but I'm not going to. I'm very blessed. I want to rewind to Thursday night. I won't say where I was, but if you wonder, you're my brother. You know where I'm at Monday through Thursday. For that last hour. So I was at this place, and I get out of this place, and about to drive off, and I noticed two grown women arguing, like in their face, spewing venom. Not Randy Orton venom, spewing toxic venom. Yeah. And so at first I'm like, okay, they're gonna move out the way because I got things I gotta do, right? Like, I'm not worried. It's two women, they're doing their thing.
Go to track 10 on word of mouth. Move, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And then I noticed a man get out of his car, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. He's gonna break up this fight. Nope. He proceeds to try to beat up a woman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dog. Domestic violence at its best, right there in front of a bunch of kids, and including my son. So
Jesus.
As soon as I see, and this dude was not small, he's not a small guy. And as soon as I seen this, I'm like, oh, okay, well, all right, well, I gotta do something, right? Like, I can't just let a guy beat up a girl. So I hop out the car, run over, and I break it up, right? I grab the lady, I'm like, hey, like, let's go over here. And her son, he's right there. And he's screaming. He's sad. He's bawling. And this is a kid that I'm very familiar with. And man, it was just such an intense moment. And it really made me realize that, like, while I tell my son and I tell my family and I tell my friends, like, domestic violence happens, it's not like I see it every day. It's not like you don't always see these kind of things. And growing up with a single father, I didn't grow up with it. So I it even took me back. I was like, for a moment, I was like, whoa, like, this is intense, bro. You got the father of the son saying, I don't want to go with you. Like, it was sad, bro. It was a very, very sad moment, very intense moment. And I was out there by myself. And I'm like, this is chaos. Like, two women at each other's throats, a man trying to beat up a woman, and I'm there alone. And Tay's on the phone with his mom, is like, Mom, Dad's about to fight.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
And my girl's like, he got it, he'll be good. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
I don't want. Yeah. And so thank goodness, our friend Fonzie, he came out and he seen what was going on, and he came out and was there with me. And then about what seemed like a lifetime later, the other people came out, other parents came out, and yeah, man, it was an intense situation, man. And yeah, I'm just I take good parents, and I take good people in this world, man. Like I don't want to say I take them for granted, but it makes me realize that
There's some awful people out there.
Yeah, man. There's some evil fucks out there, and yeah, man. I'll tell you more off air. But yeah, man, it was pretty intense for a minute. But if you are somebody that deals with domestic violence, maybe you are a victim yourself, or if you need help, go get help, man, because it's not good.
Yeah, it's awful.
Not good. But yeah, other than that drama, been DJing all weekend. Actually watched SmackDown from the bar by myself in a corner like a creep.
Steven Glansberg in the corner, eating by yourself, watching wrestling.
Yeah, watching wrestling, eating a salad because I'm still trying to be healthy, right? And I'll tell you, watching wrestling on mute is a whole different experience. It's not one I want to do again.
Yeah. Yesterday when I was watching King of the Ring, there was a moment where I had to mute it. And it was when, we'll get to all the King of the Ring, when Nia won and she was saying something into the mic. And I'm like, what is she saying? But I couldn't unmute it at the moment. So I still don't know. I didn't rewind it. I wanted you to tell me who she's fighting. But anyways, yeah, watching wrestling on mute is weird.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
We had an early Saudi Arabia King of the Ring.
Yeah.
I turned it on about 10:30. I caught a little bit of the pre-show. And I'm glad I did because the show started with a tag match.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
How about that? Because I was pissed. I was out walking with my son, did a little walk around the neighborhood. I think I said maybe last time he's in the Pokemon Go now. So we're out there trying to catch them all. And I will get to the house and I just pull up Twitter real quick. And you had tweeted from our Figure 4 account that Bianca and Jade had won. And I'm like, wait, what time I thought it started at 11 our time. I was heated.
Yeah, a whole 10. No, it was honestly about 20 to 30 minutes before the actual show. Which made me want to ask you, do you think that was like, we need to fill in some time? Or why do you think that they announced, which it wasn't announced a few weeks ago. Why do you think they announced this?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell the deal was with that. I don't know, because we knew all of the matches already, and for them to do it on the pre-show was kind of weird. I have no idea. I haven't even looked into it either, but I just knew I was upset that I didn't catch the match.
Yeah, same here. But it was a good match. It was a cool little tag team match. Something that I think if you look at it on paper, you're like, oh, well, these chicks are going to dominate. And they did.
Yeah,
they did. Bianca did it with one leg, and Jade is getting more reps in the ring, and she's looking better and better every moment because there are levels to this. From AEW to WWE, I feel like there's levels to it on the talent, and I think there's levels to it as far as like professionalism, right?
Right.
And we're seeing that moment by moment, minute by minute with Jade and Bianca, and I love to see it.
Yeah, they're bringing her along nicely to break them up at some point, build them up to break them down. Is that what they say? But
that's how they do my people.
Yeah. Hey, this has nothing to do with wrestling. Is that a new hat, by the way?
Not super new. I've had it for
I like it.
For those of you that
is it for your name?
Yeah, I'm Andre.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, not really.
I didn't know what the A was for. It looked kind of like it's not the Braves. It's not Atlanta Braves, but I didn't know.
I wore it because I was rooting for the Georgia boy. But we'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun match to start off. King of the Ring. What did you think about the Saudi people? What did you think about the Saudi crowd? We've been seeing these guys, and really, it's pretty much just all guys in the crowd.
Yeah, a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes. I thought they were great. So many fireflies, which is you and I were texting, and I was like, you even said they must know something we don't, and I was like, is he gonna show? Is it finally time for him to show here? But the crowd itself, I think they were good. They were really good. We're gonna get to it in the main event. There's one thing I have a question about, why they did something, and don't let me forget that, because I said something on the last show. We'll get to that, and I never got to it. I realized that when I listened to it back, but.
Wonder your notes. Use notes.
I don't have any notes on this one. I'm just going off the top of the dome.
Yeah, same here, man. And I think the Saudi crowd was great. They weren't as hype as the France crowd.
Well, nobody has been. Yeah.
Nobody has. But they did start. They keep on referencing. The WWE keep on referencing. Michael Cole keeps referencing. Oh, they learned something from the France crowd or whatever the Perry, whatever France. I forget what the state was that they were in. But he keeps on mentioning that, like when Randy came out, they're singing Randy's song.
Yeah.
But they I think they were a good crowd. I loved how when they would pan to like Tiffany Stratton or LA Knight, the kids wanted to be in the video.
Yeah.
And Carmelo Hayes was like, yo, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Carmelo Hayes is him.
I mean, with Tiffany there, how did you feel? Are you forgetting like everyone else, or you still hold a grudge?
You know what? I don't hold a grudge against Tiffany Stratton. She's a young woman that I think she's still new to all this, right? Well, I think that she has a hateful bone in her body. Yeah, probably. There's probably some prejudice there, right? Just the word black, and then you put the other word together with it, even though it wasn't her saying it, just her retweeting that's such a powerful. And the bad thing about it is that video was done by a black woman. You know what I mean? So it's just like overall, it just sucks. I hate it because she's such a tremendous talent, and she's a talent that really fucked up Queen of the Ring for us.
Yeah.
I don't know if I forgive her. I don't know if I will never forget, but at the same time, like, man, it's hard, man. It's hard when you have great characters. It's just like music, right? We see everything that's going on with Diddy. He gave us great music. Now he ruins all of that by a horrible video, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and other decisions, but for sure, it's DJs out there. Like I don't DJ in the clubs, and I mean now probably doesn't even matter because you're not really playing a lot of Diddy or R. Kelly like you would back in my day.
Yeah.
But you're losing a lot of material. That's for damn sure.
Well, I'm definitely not playing them during my show either, so you won't hear him. Even features, like I pulled a lot of his music off, but that's a different podcast.
Hypnotized though, right?
No, hell no. It's done.
No.
I don't. It's tough, man. It's tough. I even pulled Mace. Like,
jeez.
Yeah, man. It's tough.
That's
but
okay. They're all doing fine. Those guys. Well,
Yeah,
Biggie is gone, but Mace is doing great. So we don't got to worry about his pockets.
I mean, Biggie always said he would go to hell. So is he doing fine? I don't know.
Nah. Well, I didn't want to speculate. That's why I said, well, he's actually gone, but Mace is doing fine. Anyways, back to wrestling.
Wrestling, man. We had the Queen of the Ring, Valkyria and Nia Jax going at it. Can I be quite honest with you, Wonder?
Yeah, please.
This match, I woke up and I was watching the pre-show. I was watching a lot of wrestling in the morning, and my tummy got a little hungry.
Oh.
And it was during this time where I decided I needed it to make me a breakfast burrito.
Ooh.
So I missed the Valkyria Nia Jax match.
Okay, so I'll step in here then. I can
did catch the Yokozuna splash though.
Oh man. Well, that's the biggest part of the match, but the match itself was pretty good. A lot of back and forth. Then you got, like you said, Nia. Like what in kayfabe world, as we take our kayfabe pledge right now, what was Valkyria thinking to actually try to give a power bomb? Like, because that's what she was going for there. And Nia is a bigger woman, and I don't think Valkyria's been doing those type of workouts to support that, and she got smashed.
She was looking for her moment. Think about that highlight. Think about if Valkyria lands that power bomb to Nia Jax, she probably wins. She probably wins Queen of the Ring, and she goes viral. And Valkyria needs that. Valkyria needs a viral moment. She needs that match that really proves.
I feel like she just got here though. Like, remember last week we were like, who the hell is this person?
Well, that's what it was for Tiffy, right? But then Tiffy had that hardcore match with Becky Lynch that really started her on this trajectory to be a main show character. And that's where Valkyria is at right now. I feel like Valkyria, she got called up. She's friends with a champion, well, former champion. She she's on everybody's radar. I mean, she's on Liv's radar.
Yeah.
Obviously now Nia Jax, Bianca, Jade. She's on the top roster's radar. She just needs something to separate herself from where she was at NXT to this main roster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'll get there. I mean, this is because I missed her first match in the qualifier. So this is what then would have been her third match that I've seen because I don't watch again NXT very often. So she'll get there. I hated her wings coming out. I don't know if you saw the entrance.
I loved it. I loved it, and it goes with her hair. It goes with her hair, with the feathers in her hair. The whole look was really dope. It was really falconish. It was like Raven, like dark bird coming to slay the three-headed beast, or the purple people eater.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad Nia won. I mean, I don't think so. She takes on Liv.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, because Liv is our Raw Women's Champion.
At SummerSlam.
Exactly. So that was something that was announced by Triple H as well, is that winners of King and Queen of the Ring will get a title shot for their respected brands. So we will see Nia Jax and whoever's the women's champion during that time, most likely Liv Morgan. Unless we see Rhea come back and dethrone Liv real quick.
So wait, who's the other? Why am I blanking right now? What's going on? Who's the other women's champion?
It's so we just had the man and
Liv. Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes, who is the other women's champion?
Here we go. Look at us.
Oh my gosh. No, why are we blanking? It's SmackDown, obviously. Oh, Bailey.
Bailey. Oh,
yeah, Bailey. So she wasn't during the weekend. She wasn't there, so that's why we forgot.
That's right. So wait, and Nia's on Raw, so she's going to take on Liv.
Yep.
So that doesn't make sense for Rhea to come back prior to then. Maybe she comes and I don't know.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah. Nice hoodie, by the way.
Thank you, bro. Got it. WillWonder.com.
www.
Yeah. How did you feel about them? The whole Liv, the man Becky Lynch match feud, short-lived.
I liked the feud. I thought the match was terrible, and I even text you that. I'm like, what is happening? Why is this so slow? You get Dom coming out, and like you said, everyone's just booing him. Like, it doesn't matter where that guy's at, he's getting booed. Like, if he obviously ruined his family. I was going to say family reunion, he's getting booed, but that's obvious. But everywhere he goes, I'm excited for him to come back. I would like a Dom push too, by the way, like where he's actually wrestling. But I digress on that. The match itself was really boring, I thought. I did like the ending with the chair coming in. But I loved the feud. I loved the back and forth. I just thought the match was subpar.
Yeah, it didn't give me big PLE vibes.
Yeah.
Like it would be a cool Raw match, but
especially to start out the show, because you always want a really good match to start out. And it's just meh. I don't know if maybe someone had an injury or what, but it just seemed like they were holding back.
No really big moves. Even the botch with the chair, like you could tell Liv was kind of worried like at the end too. But yeah, it was all right. I'm interested to see how this Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley story goes. I think this is what the women's division needs.
Yeah.
A two
love triangle.
Exactly.
Love triangle. There you go.
Love triangle thing, because nobody has mentioned what's going on between Liv and Dom.
Yeah.
We've been seeing sprinkles. We haven't heard anybody mention it. Liv hasn't mentioned it at all. But Liv, before she went on her before she left, or maybe it was right when she came. It was right when she came back. She told Rhea, "Hey, I'm gonna ruin your life. I'm taking everything from you."
Yep.
And who is mommy's everything?
That's Dommy.
Little Dommy. And we see even from
sorry, a hawk just flew by my window. That was wild. I because we caught that because I said, "Oh shit." Okay, go ahead.
That was Valkyria.
Yeah,
You're
coming
talking
to kill
shit
me.
about her
Yeah.
wings. Yeah. Even Damian Priest, you can see the crumbling, the makings of crumbling of the Judgment Day from Friday night when Carlito messed up.
Yep.
And Finn Balor, even I wish I was out there with you. I wish it was you.
Mhm.
And he doesn't want to tag with JD. He wants to tag with
Yeah.
JD.
Yeah, no, nobody does.
No. So the makings are happening, and the botch from Dom is only solidifying the way Damian Priest feels, and Monday night is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where that storyline goes. I'm excited to see Priest and McIntyre. Obviously, we'll get to that as it gets closer to Clash at the Castle, but what that holds, and there's a lot of fun stuff on the road to SummerSlam.
Mhm.
Also, SummerSlam. Do you see Minnesota when it's in Minnesota? It's a 2-day event.
Yeah, man.
We gotta relax, guys. I'm there. Let me say this. I love wrestling. I love watching wrestling. You're gonna put SummerSlam 2 days. What's next? What's next? Okay.
Saudi Arabia is getting a whole weekend here soon.
Oh God. Anyway, sorry.
It's all money. You know, the Saudi people, they spend a lot of money. If Triple H can get a lot of money and TKO can fill their pockets,
Well, yeah, but I mean the Minnesota people. Like, why is there 2 days? Is it because Vegas stole Mania?
Mania.
That
It
what
probably was.
Yeah. God.
Because they were talking about how Minnesota was supposed to be Mania, but
Yeah.
after Philly, I don't think you do a cold state ever again.
Well, but Minnesota's indoors. That's not a
Oh.
big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking TKO. Anyways.
Who do we have next? Randy Orton?
No, next
Gunther?
was the triple threat for the IC title.
That's right. Sami Zayn, Big Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable.
Mm-hmm. My son was excited when Bronson Reed was coming down in the ring. He hasn't seen him wrestle, but he heard the name and was locked in to that match. Fun match. I think the coolest thing about this one is, and I failed to mention this when we did the preview, but just 3 different styles of wrestlers, and 3 different sizes, which always makes for something interesting. So match was good. Obviously, we all figured Sammy would retain, figured Otis would turn, but it was a light turn. Like, when you and I were texting, you had said I thought it would have been more in your face. So, and they're still going to drag that storyline out a little bit. Maxine Dupree comes out looking like, a Grammy, not a Grammy, a Oscar, and then gets sent right back. Like, she walks out and sent right back. And I'm like, man, what a trip. You go out there for that. But loved the match, though. Loved the match.
No Tozawa. I felt bad for Maxine. I continue to feel bad for Maxine. Maxine is a very good wrestler. If you watch her get down, man, she got moves. She can get it done. I think Chad Gable is about to bite off something more than what he can chew. And I don't know if he ever holds the title, bro. I don't know. I don't think Hill Gable holding the title does not sound fun to me.
Yeah, I don't know what title he holds. I mean, unless there's some real heat and they get the Creed brothers behind him, and there's the breakup with Alpha Academy, then maybe. But yeah, him right now, it's not time for him, I don't think. And this isn't AEW where there's like 78 titles. It's like the Costco title, the fucking Captain Crunch title, none of that here. So.
I actually tuned in to AEW on what was that, Friday night? I think maybe it was Wednesday night, and I noticed that they had a triple tag team title.
Yeah,
I was like, what? What are we doing here?
That's a nod to like the old territory days though, because the Freebirds had that, but still, like that's one thing, right? That's one thing, but they have. I can't even tell you all the titles they have. Let me see if I can just pull up AEW titles quickly. List of current AEW titles, current champions, world champion, TNT champion, international championship, continental championship, the FTW championship, AEW world tag team champions, trios champions, and you got the women's division. So we've got like 12, 13 titles in that. That's what I'm saying. Too many.
Over what? 3 shows?
Well,
does AEW have 3 shows?
Yeah, but I don't think it's like you have the brands with SmackDown and Raw,
okay.
right? It's just I think it was intended to be that way when Punk was there because they didn't get along, and Punk was going to have whatever that Saturday show, and then we all saw what happened there. So
He bounced.
yeah.
Really fun match. We needed it after the snooze fest that we had with Liv and Becky. Sami Zayn, he compliments so many people. Sami Zayn will sell the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And the Saudi people love him. He comes out traditional gown, and it was just beautiful, man. It was beautiful. It gives me chills anytime the Saudi people get to see Sami Zayn.
Yep, singing a song. Yeah, it was really cool. Really good match.
Big moves. Who else do we have? Do we have Randy now?
We talked about Nia and Valkyria. So yeah, it would be Randy and King Gunther.
Put respect on his name. Randy, can we just speed up your walk a little bit? I could have made my burrito during that time. That's what I should have did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I actually I mean, you know how my living room's set up. I can watch the TV from the kitchen, so I was doing dishes as that match started because I knew it was going to be a minute.
Hey, Gunther was ready. He got to it. It was nothing but business. The ring general was there. He was ready to go. And what anticipation. We've never seen these guys get busy. Michael Cole touched on it. The dream match that a lot of people, wrestling fans, wanted to see. We finally get to see it. Did it disappoint, or were you okay with it?
I was hoping for a little bit more. I thought the match was good, but I hated the finish. And loved the chops. You always need to get a bunch of those in there. I feel like Randy Orton has just gotten bigger. Like I talked about him and Carmelo Hayes, but he even made Gunther look kind of small comparatively. Like when we see Gunther in other matches, and it was like, how big is Randy? Because he just seems to keep getting like he's reaching Brock Lesnar levels of big. Either that or everyone else is shrinking.
He's on whatever AJ Styles is on.
Exactly. AJ is getting yoked too, yeah. But all in all, enjoyed the match, hated the finish with the, I like the idea of Randy not being able to put both legs down to kind of solidify that pin. But then I really wanted Gunther's tap out streak to continue where he made his opponent submit. But it didn't, and we get the weird like roll up. And then the thing afterwards where Randy's shoulder was up, but it's going to be a while, so they'll have a rematch at some point. Yeah, I didn't love that. I just wanted like this is what it is. He won. He made him tap, or he made Randy pass out from the pain. Like we can still do that. That's fine.
Randy probably said, "No way. You ain't gonna tap me out. No way."
Man, that would upset me if that was the case.
He is a superstar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Gunther is still trying to win people over, I feel. And I think he's on his way. I feel like a lot of people are starting to come to Gunther. And I think it's him shedding Imperium. I think Imperium kind of was like, for me at least, I wasn't on the Gunther train because of Ludwig and was it Giovanni?
Giovanni Vinci, yeah. Ludwig Kaiser.
But now, man, I'm all in on Gunther. I see him for the ring general he is.
Yeah.
He really is a great talent. And he's a talent that we should be applauding every time we get a chance to. I did see at the end, a little speck, a little look into babyface Gunther. I seen it. He wanted to turn babyface. He wanted to.
Wow.
And he was like, nope. I don't care about you deserve it chance. I'm him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the king.
I need him to be heelish heel. I've been on the Gunther train since last WrestleMania when my wife so lovingly took me in as a surprise gift for graduating college. And that triple threat match was just like, it was the best match I had ever seen, like live, in person. And him winning that and the way he held himself with Sheamus and McIntyre. So I've been a I don't know what we're gonna call ourselves, but Gunther Hive, Gunther Gang.
Well, if he's the general, wouldn't you guys be the soldiers?
Gunther Soldiers. Yes, that's me. Front line, baby. But yeah, I'm glad he won. We get him against whoever wins between McIntyre and Priest at Clash of the Castle at SummerSlam. Ugh, that was a mouthful right there, huh?
In Scotland too.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. I'm excited for that. We'll cover that when we get closer. That'll be fun though.
During this match, though, did you feel like there was a lot of communication going on? Did you see them talking to each other a lot?
You had pointed that out in that text, but I didn't notice afterwards. Like I didn't notice during. I was watching the match, but I didn't. You'll catch that a lot. Like one guy who was awful at that hiding the communication was John Cena. Like you just see him all the time talking and like leaning in and all right, hip toss or into the ropes, hip toss.
Yeah, clothesline.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't notice that though, and you had pointed it out, and then I tried to just watch for it afterwards and didn't see it. Loved Gunther going to the top rope. That splash on the top rope looks like one of the most unathletic splashes, but still just so like, yeah, that's him.
We did see a great splash later on in the main event, though.
Oh man,
before we actually watched King and Queen of the Ring, I had Gunther, Randy Orton, match of the night. I wrote it down on paper because we haven't seen it before, and it was two guys that are big, that are technical, that can get it done.
Mm-hmm.
After King and Queen of the Ring and watching it, I gotta say that main event was incredible. I had a really fun time watching it. Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul going for the American U.S. title. No.
Just the champion. There's no U.S. title. Yeah,
the Universal title, because Cody ended up putting his title up on the line, right?
Yeah, well, that's what it was for the whole time.
Yeah.
That's not what it's called. It was the Universal title. Man, it's Sunday. You know what I mean?
And I haven't slept.
What do they call it now? His title is
it's the Universal title.
No, that's what it used to be called. Undisputed WWE Championship. God,
man, it's starting to. It's annoying. Just how about this is the big belt, little belt?
Yeah, or just have one. But anyways, that's a 7-hour podcast of me bitching about that. But go ahead.
Logan Paul gets so much hate, partly because he's a heel, but partly because this dude was famous before he came into the WWE. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a quote unquote celebrity that came in, internet celebrity guy. And is going on a run. He already holds a title. His company is already sponsoring all the PLEs, which I didn't notice Prime in the middle of the ring this time.
I don't think they paid for the middle of the ring. Yeah. I'm sure they got enough money from Saudi to not worry about putting Prime in the middle. Yeah.
True. Seeing him come out, I instantly think, man, this dude looks like a star. Mm-hmm. His vest, his attire just looks of an athlete that is ready to take on the world.
Yeah.
And he looks amazing. Cody, good pop. He looked great as well. This match was really fun to me. It was Logan Paul being the rookie, going with the vet like Cody Rhodes and taking direction and having fun with it, going in and out of the ring, right? Both of them being almost counted out. Cody could have won from a count out, but he told the ref, yo, chill. Let me teach him a lesson.
Yeah.
And he got his ass whooped too.
Exactly. Teach yourself a lesson, Cody. Let him get counted out and walk right back to the back.
One of the best frog splashes that I've ever seen.
Amazing.
Super clean.
And also the camera that led up to it where he's on the top rope. As a business person, right? And drinking his prime, gives a Triple H, and then what a frog splash onto that table. That was a really fun match. And like you said, I would have, prior to the pay-per-view or PLE, I would have said Gunther Randy would be the match of the night, maybe the Sammy match, but this one took it away for sure.
Of course, during SmackDown, it was called that there would be no brass knuckles. They patted him down and everything like that, but of course he had his goons. He had his brass knuckles.
Yeah. Going back to what I said, hey, don't let me forget this. Who the hell was we're all supposed to know who the ring announcer was, and he grabbed the leg? Like, what was that?
He was. I think he's a big Saudi guy.
He's a Saudi comedian, they said.
Oh, really?
That's what they said. But it's also
I've never heard of him.
I love how, because even this is what I said when he grabbed the leg. I said, "Who the hell is that?" And then Logan Paul turns around. Who the hell are you?
Quotables, right?
Yeah.
I'm Cody Rhodes, bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
why have that guy? Who is it just that big for Saudi, or like I didn't get that. Like, is this guy gonna continue to be a part of something? I don't know. That was weird.
He was there last year, wasn't he? I swear he did something last year.
Did he?
With them? Did he perform or something? Wasn't he like a rapper or something?
The guy? No, he's a comedian. They said he's a comedian.
But last year, wasn't there another Saudi guy like that, like a rapper or something that came out?
Man, I don't remember last year's Saudi.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you, because I swear that they did something like this last year where there was like I think it was a rapper. But yeah, even I was like, oh, okay, this guy's grabbing legs,
because that was a big part of the match.
Yeah,
and then it's over. You get 3 crossroads, which that's a lot of respect to Logan Paul. Hit him with 3 of them. That's what he did. Isn't that what he did to? Well, obviously he did a lot more. Did to Roman at Mania. Yeah, I was like 3. You need 3 for Logan, but just make sure he's out. I get it. Win by Cody,
and then Logan hitting it on him.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was cool. A lot of respect for Cody to Logan, I would assume, for letting him, do all of that. So, but where does this take us with Cody?
It's still up in the air, man. I was telling you, and I think we said it on the last podcast, is that the hopes would have been to see MJF tonight. Mm-hmm. I think it's pretty much safe to say that MJF isn't going anywhere. I don't even see what happened on Double or Nothing last night, but I think with Cody, it's up in the air. I don't know if they just wait for Roman and Rocky. Mm-hmm. I don't see how you can with him being as active as he is. Dog, I don't know.
Are we just getting another? I mean, okay, so it's not Logan. Logan will be a major part of SummerSlam, but I'm assuming Cody doesn't have a match at Clash at the Castle.
That's what, as of right now, no. It's just Priest and
that's the 15. I mean, but they could just like they did with this, just throw like, oh, your next challenger is, and out comes, JD McDonough. I don't know.
Who would make sense right now, though? Who would make sense for Cody? They haven't done enough with LA Knight. It won't be LA Knight. He's running with Street Profits randomly.
Yeah. And you kind of want a bad guy, right? You kind of want a heel. So you're running out of them if Gunther's taking on the winner of Priest and McIntyre later.
Karrion Kross has been quiet. What if Karrion Kross comes out of nowhere?
Yeah,
but
I mean, in a 2-week time period, essentially 2.5 weeks. I don't know. I don't know if who's somebody. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm betting he doesn't have a match at Clash at the Castle, and then hopefully they build to something at SummerSlam. Hopefully it's not like a Paul rematch. I could see that though.
What if it's an AJ rematch?
I just need someone that's believable that would beat him, or like if it is AJ, then like I need like get back with your boys again, get back with the OC or whatever they're calling them here. Just God, I don't know. I want a believable heel to, and we know that Cody's going to run with this title for a while if we're stepping out of our kayfabe pledge. But I want someone where I'm like, he could lose.
What if, and hear me out, it's far-fetched, but what if Pierce is like, all right, I need to do something with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has been running rampant. I need to teach this man a lesson. You know what? You want somebody so bad? Go get Cody.
That'd be fun.
But Cody's on SmackDown.
That's true. Or is it time? Is it time for Howdy and the Wyatt fam? I don't know. We need a believable heel though, and nothing better than a semi-believable heel with a huge faction behind him to really make you think, well, that could happen, and terrorize him all the way through to SummerSlam.
Burn this bus again.
Oh, we burned your bus.
Maybe that's the story.
Yeah.
And then they got footage of them burning it down. Who is the guy? We got the QR code from Howdy. Who was the guy talking?
I don't know. And what was it? Who was outside? What was that?
It's Cody
You
Rhodes.
could see somebody.
I don't know. I don't know.
It looked like a female standing there.
Probably Nikki Cross. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But the Howdy stuff needs to get going. Okay. I love and I hate it because the stuff with Bray was like so original. And I understand that Howdy is, part of the whole Wyatt family. But it's time. Like, I love how exciting it is. But then you click on these things and it just keeps going. And I know they dragged out Bray for a while, but it was Bray too. You know what I mean? Like Bray was probably one of my favorite wrestlers for storytelling ability, what he could do in the ring as well. So we need this to get going. Maybe they stretch it to SummerSlam because I don't think they're just going to take them to Clash at the Castle, right? Like, I don't think that happens. So maybe it is a SummerSlam thing. But
if he is the next story for Cody, we probably get that sooner than later.
Well, it would have to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I also think it doesn't happen before SummerSlam, and Cody just faces someone else. Who that is, I don't know.
There's a lot of wrestling, man. A lot of things going on. We wanted to jump on and kind of debrief on the King and Queen of the Ring live from Saudi Arabia. I didn't even mention the what was it, the move that Cody hit. Holy smokes, he tried it and then Logan reversed it, but he ends up hitting it. Forget what the move was called, but it's where he hooks his back and then kind of does
yes.
I forget what it's called.
Bro, we're awful at this.
I know. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But really cool, man. There's moves that obviously the WWE doesn't want you to do, and that's one of them. And Cody lands it, and Logan Paul sells it perfect, man. But yeah.
Oh, man. The whole Howdy thing's driving me nuts. Go ahead. Sorry.
It was a good time, man. I enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing where this story goes. Out of all this stuff, out of everything that happened, I'm excited to see what happens with Liv and Rhea. I'm ready for Mommy to come back. I think the world is ready for Mommy to come back. And rest in peace, Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's about a wrap for them, which is okay. Rest in
I
peace.
thought you said battle rap.
It's a battle rap for them. Shout out to Mike Masters.
Salute. Wonder, anything you want to plug or anything like that?
No plugging. Just maybe we do announce a giveaway on the next episode. So make sure you come back and listen.
You said giveaway. I was cleaning. Remember when I told you I was doing some spring cleaning?
Give it away now. Yeah.
Look what I found. That maybe we can just give away.
Oh.
Little Amazon gift cards. I think it's about $30 here.
Dang.
Just chilling. We can give that away.
Man, them things never melt a hole in my pocket. They're in there and I buy something real quick.
I put it in my desk and I just kind of forget it. There's stuff. Yeah. I looked in the back of my drawer and there was there's things in here from 2019. I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
All right.
Hopefully not perishables.
No a couple food. Not hard candies, but a couple cough drops,
Pre-COVID cough drops. That's wild. Wow.
I cleaned it up and I had to get rid of them. They were expired.
Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Well, let's announce something on the next episode. We will brainstorm, go from there, announce a giveaway, which will be coming this week, because today's Sunday again. I'm all thrown off with this holiday. Jesus.
It's because you got work you got to go do in your yard. You're not looking forward to it.
That too. And we have Murph tomorrow. So don't ever play yourself.
Yeah. Hopefully I make it. Yeah. No, I will be there. I won't come. I'm already pledging. I won't complete the Murph, but I'll be there.
You'll complete it.
I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
I actually gotta go. I gotta go to Varley and help out our friend DJ Bangarang do some things. So I'm gonna be wrapping this thing up.
Beautiful.
Thank you to everybody that followed us. We hit over 30 followers on Instagram. So salute to y'all for helping us out. That's great. Continue to do it, man. The socials look great this weekend, and hopefully we can continue to just keep growing this thing with the figure 4 community. Which Cody hit the figure 4 on
he did.
Logan
I loved
too.
it. Perfect.
It was a nod to the boys.
Yeah, it was. We said, hey, throw it in there.
And he said, I got you.
You're gonna break my leg, Cody. Logan yelling that. That was funny.
Awesome. Make sure you follow us at Figure the Number 4 Podcast on all socials. Tell a friend about it if you are a wrestling fan. We typically do a throwback match. This is an outside of the regular scheduling programming. So we'll be back most likely Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure you follow us and check it out. And if you are somebody that wants to be involved, send us some throwback matches. Send us some content that we should be checking out. You know?
Yes, please.
And if you are a wrestler yourself and you're like, hey man, I want to join these guys, hit us up. Let us know. The DMs are there on the screen. You can reach out to Wonder on X at DJ Will Wonder, or you can reach out to me on Instagram or X at Dre Rocka, DRERAWKA. I gotta go help cousin Tyrone. He's mad. His hot pockets got burnt last time in the toaster.
I gotta go clean Gunther's throne. The other one. That's the only reason I'm here.
Polish it up real nice. Turn it sideways and stick it up your candy ass.